I'm Tatiana Boncompany, and I'm here with Allison Charles, aka the Rockstar Shaman. Allison and I have worked together in the past. She was responsible for starting me on my transformative journey to becoming the woman, the goddess I am today. So I'm so excited to be here with you. It means so much to me to do this with you.
Thank you.
And I have a variety of questions for her, things that people have asked me whenever anybody finds out that I have a spiritual practice. People tend to ask me a lot of questions. And one of the questions that I get all the time is, I keep hearing about these moon ceremonies. My yoga studio sent me an invitation to one, or I know somebody who's been to one. What on earth is a moon ceremony?
Yeah,
Start
and
there.
the funny thing is I'm so into all of this stuff, and this is just kind of my daily life and my 24/7. I'm like, oh right, we still need to let people know where to begin with all of this.
Yeah.
So one easy place is I actually have an event series that's around full moons. It's in Brooklyn at the William Vale, and I partner with Thanks, and that's the other cool thing. All these big, huge global brands, this stuff isn't just at yoga studios anymore. These are at luxury hotels working with huge global brands that want to partner with people like me to do these consciousness events. So you can come to my full moon events, but at home there are so many things that you can do too. It's important to connect with the moon's energies because we're mostly made up of water. The moons control the tides. We're all in sync. It's a universal cosmic consciousness magical place that we live in. And the more that you can get in touch with nature and the cycles and rhythm of nature, the more in touch and in tune you're going to feel within yourself.
Right, I think a lot of people are used to hearing like, I didn't sleep at all last night. Oh, it was a full moon.
Yes.
Or the whole Mercury is in retrograde, and you feel that, you know that. So it does make sense on a certain level that the moon impacts us.
Completely. And so the other key thing that I want you guys to remember is that the full moon energy is different from the new moon energy. When you think about full moon, you think about release, like a lot of women that are in sync with nature, you get your periods at that time. And so full moon, you want to think about, what am I ready to let go of? What do I want to clear myself of? Yes, breathing, breath work. That was perfect, actually.
Okay.
Breath work is perfect to do with moons. And any kind of like ceremonial goddess rituals. You can do it by yourself or call a few of your like tribe sisters over. I personally think doing card readings on any moon night is amazing. You want to maybe take a ceremonial bath, and there are all sorts of really cool products that you can get. If you have like little satchels at home, little bags like this, and you can put these beautiful organic flowers and herbs and put them in a satchel and then run warm bath water and treat yourself like the goddess that you are. Put some drops of oil in there and put some, for full moon, again with the cleansing and clearing, using salts. Great to just clear your energetic body.
Okay, so salt baths.
Yes, salt baths. And then, oh my gosh, what else? There's so many fun things. Charging your crystals. So many people have crystals.
Yes, I've heard about this. The whole like putting your crystal outside your windowsill.
Yes, and some people get really hardcore. Do you put them in your windowsill, or some people actually like dig them little special spots in the ground?
I don't do that.
We're in New York though; it's a little harder to do that here.
So it would be even better if I'm in the country or near like some earth.
Yes.
I could dig a little hole for them in the ground.
Oh yeah, dig a little hole from the ground. And I'll tell you, if we're in the country doing this, we're gonna set a fire. We're gonna have a little bonfire, and we're gonna do a little like releasing dance. We're gonna do a dance. This is maybe what our next. This is our next video.
Right.
We do a releasing dance around the fire. You have your crystals out charging. You're with your friends. You do a card reading. Then you go inside and you take a bath and clear out the things that you released around the fire. You can really
And so the whole time you're thinking about, you're setting this intention of like, what is in your life that you need to let go of?
Absolutely. Yeah, and then the other thing with the new moon is what am I calling in?
Okay, so that was the full moon. So full moon is release.
Yeah.
New moon is bring to me.
Activation, I receive in,
Right.
getting clear, and it's such a good balanced practice. The more that you can get clear on what you're ready to let go of, and you do
You
these
make
rituals,
space.
you make space.
Yes, yes.
It all works together. So, what else can you do?
So for new moon.
For new moon, you want to get clear. So meditation would be really important. Lighting a candle, getting into sacred space, and just breathing, getting clear, and asking. You can always consult and go up to your third eye and ask your own intuition, what am I ready for? And sometimes when you set a moment like that and consult third eye, when you ask yourself a question, your higher self will answer right away, and sometimes that answer will surprise you. Yeah. What was that breath for?
That was for, yes, I know what it's like to be surprised by what it is that you really want to call to yourself.
Is there something that you're really calling in that you want to share?
Not right now.
We'll keep that in sacred space. Okay.
But it is true. I think sometimes opening your mind and kind of clearing out what it is that you think that you're supposed to want, and then just being really open to that is important.
So important. And I'm going to pull one card for you. If we're going to be moon goddesses, so I'm breathing into it. I'm setting the intention that universe just work through me. I always ground down into Gaia, Pachamama, Mother Earth, and connect up to source via my poofed crown chakra here. And so once I feel really connected to both sources, I just breathe into the intention that universe deliver the one card, the message that it most wants Tatiana to know today for her highest, greatest earthly good. That's been infused. Sometimes I feel like knocking and opening the card door a few times. And then I just work my way through the deck. Universe, what would you like Tatiana to know? And a lot of times, I very rarely do one card pulls, but for video purposes.
Right.
So I like to feel into it first. Apple Blossom Fairy. Oh, and interesting, do you see the full moon on this card? Perfection.
Oh, that's a release card, isn't it?
Interesting. It's a release card, but also with all of these flowers, new life blossoming, new coming to you. Oh, take this in, receive. Believe in your many strengths and follow the pathway that benefits you. Yes.
Yes.
You're doing it, and you're on the right track, and
Yeah.
you know that.
So this card confirms that for me.
Absolutely. Whoa, I felt that. Okay. So yeah, but just to sum it up, think about connecting with nature. Moon, it doesn't get more nature than that. So what can you maybe, burn, Palo Santo, sage, working again with, flower essences in the bath, oils, crystals, fire. You just want to be with the power of nature on full moon and honor it. I always like to go outside or look and just thank the moon. Just it hears us, thank you for working with me, and ask it to come in to assist you in your life.
Yeah. So powerful.
Very much.
All right. Well, those are some great tips, Allison. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Happy full moon and new moon rituals, everyone.